Struggling to learn SAS? Don't worry, I have got you covered. I am working hard to create high quality, easy to understand videos on all SAS topics available to you for free, and I'll share you my notes also. Notes document, okay, PDF. You can take out the printouts and start learning, okay. So if you find them helpful, please subscribe. Your support makes a big difference to me. Okay, let's begin with the session. Today we will talk about options in SAS. SAS option contains 3 options. Okay, mainly 2 it will contain. That is data step option, proc step option, and one more option is system options. Okay, or global options you can say. Okay, when you installed the SAS software, these options are also installed by default. Okay, so data step options mainly categorized into 4 options: data set control options, variable control options, observation control options, and statement control options. Okay, in data set options we have again 4 options, that is password, compress, replace. I'll explain you clearly. Okay, next is proc step options, has 4 options. Okay, title, footnote, no OBS, double. Coming to system options, no center, by default it is center. No date, by default it is date. No number, by default it is number. No notes, by default it is notes. Okay, caps, by default it is no caps. Next is page number, skip, missing, page size, line size, form DLIM. Okay. So in the data step options, it is subcategorized into 4 options. Okay, that is data set control options, variable control options, observation control options, statement control options. Clear? So first we will talk about data set control options. Data set is what? It is nothing but a combination of rows and columns, right? So first we will talk about the data set control options. So data set control options must be used inside the parenthesis or brackets, you can say. Clear? Open bracket and a close bracket. So these options must be inside this bracket. Clear? So we have 4 options here in the data set control options. Okay, replace, label, password, compress. First we will talk about the replace option. Replace means replace is equals to no, means we can't add extra new variables or observations in our data set. Okay, when you add also, it will not display in the output. Why? Because of replace is equals to no is there. Okay, by default it is yes only. So when replace is equal to yes, means we can add extra new variables and observations in our data set. Clear? So syntax for that is nothing but first in the data step, before I have explained, you know, program structure. So we have data and the data set name. These options you should write beside the data set name only. All options, this every option, each and every option is written inside the parenthesis and beside the data set name only you should use. Okay, this is a no time telling. Clear? So replace is equals to no semicolon. One more, why I am highlighting this one? Because these are used in the clinical domain, and this password and compress, PW is nothing but password. Password and compress are used inside the used in a banking domain. Clear? So label is nothing but it is used to write data set description. Okay, then syntax, data set name, and same data set name, it should be in a parenthesis beside the data set name. So label is equals to matter, whatever matter. Okay, semicolon. Then PW is nothing but a password. So we can assign password for our data set. Okay, data set is what? Table, no? It is a combination of rows and columns. Yes. syntax dataset name, PW is equals to any password you can give. And here one more thing, you should be enclosed with a single quotes. Okay, single quotes, only single quotes you need to use for this. PW is equals to password, ABC, anything you can give. Next is compress. This is for banking purpose. Okay, first whoever are you want to go clinical side, these two options are mostly important. Okay, label is most important for us. Okay, so data step options are categorized into how many types? 4 types. That are what data step options we have? Data set, right? And one more, variable, then observation control options, then statement, yes, statement options, right? So these are the options in the data step. Okay, so I'm giving a comment to this so that what data step options will have, you'll get an idea. Okay, so first I'll write a data step. So I'm giving AB as my data set name. Okay, input ID, age. Okay, after that you will give a semicolon, then run semicolon, then after that proc step we will write, right? Proc print data is equals to what is my data set name is here. My data set name is AB, right? So that one only I'll write here. Okay, don't get confused here. Then run statement. Every statement ends with a semicolon. Clear? This everything you should know. And how many variables I have? 2 variables. And how many observations I have? This is one observation, this is another observation, so 2 observations. Clear? No doubt, no? So I'll run this program. First I'll run this. After that I'll run this proc step. Okay, when you run this data step, it will not show any results in output window. When you run the proc step, it will show you the result in the output window. But you have one doubt, why it's not showing in the output window, why it's showing in the this particular thing means, for that purpose go to tools. Okay, I want my results to be displayed in output window only, right? Why it's displaying here? So you should do one setting here. Go to tools, options. Okay, go to preferences, then here result will be there. Clear? You can see my cursor. After that you should enable this create listing, disable create HTML, then click on OK. So I'll delete this particular thing. Okay, so after that I'll run it again. I'll run entire thing again. So is it visible right now? You can see the result in which window? Output window. You can see here, this is the output window, right? Clear? So see, I have 2 variables, so it has displayed 2 variables and 2 observations. 1, 2 observations. How many? 2. Clear? It will, this observation will is nothing but it will come by default. Okay, the SAS system is nothing but a title. Clear? This is date, time, yes, and the page number. Okay, so clear. Now I want to use data set options. Why I am using data set options? Okay, why we will use that, for what purpose? I have explained, you know. How many data step options we have? 4. First is Yes, label, replace and password compress, right? Okay, so first we will use replace option. So by default replace is yes, means I want one more observation in my data set. Okay, so I can add right now. Okay, I can add it and it will display the output again. So how many variables and how many observations here? 2 variables and 3 observations. Clear? These are the first observation, second observation, then third observation. Clear? So I'll run this. So by default replace is yes, right? So how it will display, we will see. So you can see 2 variables and 3 observations. So by default replace is yes. Beside the data set we will write replace option, right? Replace is equal to no. Close the parenthesis. These data set options used inside the parenthesis. Okay. All these 4 data set options are used inside the parenthesis. Clear? So when I run this, so you can see here the previous thing only, right? Now I will add one more observation. We will see it will display that observation or not. And we have used the option replace is equals to no. So see, I have run right now. Is it displaying 4th observation? No. Because why it's not displaying? Because we have written replace is equals to no. That's why it's not printing the 4th observation. Clear? So if I write yes, okay, by default it is yes only. If I'll write yes and when I'll run this, it is displaying 4th observation. Okay, clear what is the replace option? Yes, we can't when replace is equals to no means we can't add new variables and observations. So for variables also we can't add. I have written replace is equals to no, and I'm writing one more thing, that is salary. So I'm giving some numbers here. Okay, so I have given variable name as a salary, and observations, in observation also variable values I have given. So we will see, will it display or not? We will get an output or not, we'll see. So see here, I have given salary. Where is my salary? No, it's not displaying. Because why? We have written replace is equals to no. Okay, by default it is yes. If you don't want to add new variables or observations, for that purpose we'll use replace is equals to no. Okay, okay, replace option is cleared. Yes, I have added variable salary and I have added observation values. So when replace is equals to no means we can't add extra, yes, variables or observations or new variables or observations in our data set. Clear? So data set options, we are talking about data set options, right? So replace is equals to no. Okay, one more thing, what is that? Label. Label is most important for clinical domain. Without label we can't send our reports to our clients. So label and replace we will use these options for clinical domain. Okay, same data set I have copied. Okay, now where we will write the label option? Yes, beside the data set we will write the label option. Clear? Beside the data set we will write the label option. We will use label option in parenthesis, inside the parenthesis. Clear? So label equal to single quotations I am giving here. Only single quotations are used for label option. This you should keep in your mind. Okay, this is very important thing, that label option, for label option we use only single quotation. So I am giving label option, label is equals to demo graphic. Okay, clear? I have given label is equals to demographic. So after running this, do we get this label equal to demographic in output window? Guess. Where is label is equals to demographic? We can't find, right? Yes. So where we have to see means, go to the Explorer window, see my cursor here, Explorer window. After that, click libraries, click on work library. After that, see what is my dataset name, AB, right? Okay, so this one, right click on AB, then properties. Okay, go to properties. You can see here description. In the description you can see demographic here. I hope it's clear. You have got an idea that where you have to see. Label option is nothing but it is used to write the data set description. Okay, description is important for real time, so you need to give the description before submitting your reports. Clear? So I hope it's clear for you. So then password and compress are nothing but used for banking domain. Okay, so I'll explain you password here. Okay, these three are enough for us. Okay, so password is also written beside the data set name. Clear? So PW equal to, you should not give any single quotations or double quotations here. I'm giving my password name as ABC. Clear? Okay, after that I'll run it. After running, it's asking me read access denied, enter the password for file work.ab.data. Okay, so what password I have given? ABC. Click on OK. After that you can see your output. Okay, after entering your password you can see the output. Clear? Can I use this label, replace and password in one parenthesis? Yes, you can use it. So I'll copying these all the things. Okay, I have changed my dataset name. Okay, you should change your dataset name. Okay, after that I have given password AAA, label I have given demo. Okay, replace is equals to no. Okay, so replace is working, right? Label is not working because I have given AB. Okay, so AD I have given, this is my new dataset, right? Now we can see all the three things. I'll add one more, yes, one more this thing. I am adding one more observation, then I'll run it. So my password is AAA. I'm clicking OK. It's working. For password it's working. Okay, done. Then I have given one more observation, that is what observation I have given? I have added 103, but it's not displaying here. Yes, because replace is equals to no option for yes, and I need to check label. So which dataset? My dataset is AD. So yes, my dataset is AD. I'm clicking right click on it and give your password, that is AAA. Click on OK. You can see the demo over here. Okay, fine. So you can write this option in one parenthesis. Okay, these three options, and compress is for banking. Okay, don't worry, mainly you can focus on these options.